Hello, everybody. Oh, I didn't see the audio there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wizard Room. I'm your host, TomatoGrass. This is a show where we talk about virtual pinball, high-scoring strategies, and show off some high-level gameplay. Joining me, as always, is Scoaljo. Scoaljo, how are you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great. Hope you guys are having a good, healthy, and happy Monday.
Absolutely. And then, also, as always, joining us also is Chalatalove. How's it going, Chalatalove?
Doing well, brother. Bonjour tout le monde. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween week. So,
Happy
yes,
Halloween.
we did get those Elvira tables today. I still haven't gotten them on my machine. So, it is what it is. You guys can hear me, though, right? Are we good so far?
Yeah,
sounding good.
Great.
Okay, good. If I end up having some audio issues, these guys might have to end up taking the reins. But, yeah, we did have the Elvira tables. I didn't have enough time to download them and make the content for this show because it's not like I just whip this up in like 10 minutes and we're good to go. So it's like it's still Scoaljo put in there. He's like, yeah, they're there. I'm like, well, that's not happening today. So we had decided last week that what we wanted to do was we wanted to see if I could get my VPX standalone working because I am on that VPX beta. I won that in a tournament, right? Ben and I won that back in over a year ago. And then I just I never really did much with it. But then we decided that we wanted to do this, right? And that's what here. Let me put myself full screen. I want to say thank you to Soggy Bacon for actually getting the ball rolling and actually messaging all the people and saying, hey, let's get this guy back on it. And then Ominous Ozzy and obviously Nix for helping me get back into the beta. And I'll tell you what, guys, this thing is night and day from when I played it a year ago. Like, if you go back on my channel, and it was probably only like my 5th video, I kind of talked some trash on this. I said, this is horrible. I don't know. I don't want to do this. And that was the end of it. And I put it away. And then now I've come back, and it's completely night and day. It's actually if you use like their little wizard table manager that they have, it's like it's so easy a caveman can do it, right? Chalatalove. You agree with that?
Hey, I agree. It's so easy. Chalatalove can do it. I mean, it's awesome.
and I'm telling you what, they have so many tables in that manager that we're not like it's not like it's costing us a lot of. It's costing us nothing, right? So I've been having a lot of fun with this. And Scoaljo, how much fun have you been having with this? Any?
I think it's fantastic. Oh yeah, I play it almost every time I play my pinball machine. Once I'll go in, I'll play some native tables. Once they start frustrating me and I don't want to put up a score anymore and just want to have fun, I pull up VPX and try to get to a wizard mode on some random table or something. But yeah, it's a great option for this system.
For sure. Guys, I've been having so much fun. And you know what? You know what I think is ironically one of the best parts about this is that I don't have the back glass coming up and I'm seeing how Ben's kicking my ass and I got all these people. I'm just loading up the game and I'm playing it and I'm trying to beat my own score and having fun. So I'm telling you, this past week when I've been playing these games, it's some of the most fun that I've had playing this machine. And one of the big things about a lot of these native games, especially Zen, is that it lags a little bit. There is pretty much zero flipper lag on these games. If there is, I don't know. I don't feel it. Like, it feels like playing a Magic Pixel game to me. So what we had decided last week is we wanted to do, you know how we've been doing that competition? Well, we're going to do the same thing tonight with 6 of the best tables that you can get on VPX Standalone through the Wizard, because I didn't want to go through doing all that manual download stuff. So these are all tables that you can get directly on the Wizard. So first table that we're going to play is JP's Space Cadet. So I just brought up the play field for those watching. And you look at that play field and might not look too familiar to a lot of people, but here, let me bring up this. I bet you this will look too familiar to some people. This game is based on the Space Cadet that was on Full Tilt Pinball that was released as one of the side games on Microsoft 95 all the way through Windows XP. Okay, this game right here was my first introduction to pinball ever. I mean, I was only a couple of years old, and I'm sitting there playing pinball on a Windows XP machine. Chalatalove, did you ever play this game on any of those old Windows OSs?
100%, brother. This is probably my first introduction into modern video pinball. I remember playing this. My family had just gotten a brand new PC computer. We set it all up, and this was on Windows 95. And oh my goodness, I played this till the keyboard fell apart. I loved this game. So yes, I have.
How about you, Scoaljo? Do you have any memory of playing this game?
Absolutely. I've got tons of memory playing this one. I had played a little bit of pinball in arcades and things, and then when this came out, this was actually how I learned pinball. Space Cadet learning, because it has modes, it has multipliers, it has bonuses, all sorts of things like that. So this was the table that taught me what pinball rules were.
That's cool. So yeah, this game was made in 1995, guys, and so that's, you know, this game was made when I was born. So this game has got as much history as me, right? So, but I remember playing this game. I remember playing this in my grandpa's basement on his old Windows computer, and we like you play this, and then you play some Minesweeper, and then you play this, and you know that's what I remember, man. And this game is just it's honestly this iteration of it, this Galaxy Edition, that is made by JP Salas, who has made a lot of these great VP. Like, he's put so much work into this VPX, it's unreal. And if he's got his name on it, you know that it's going to be a good one. This Space Cadet game is, in my opinion, I don't think it's too deep as far as a pinball. Like, you play some other games, like, you know, where you've got different side quests and this and that. This game is more like, it's got a lot of different missions, but it's basically start a mission, complete it, start a mission, complete it. And that's how you're going to get your score. Would you say that there's really anything else in this game that you really should be going for, Scoaljo?
Not that I can think of. Every time I've played it, I just try to go for missions over and over. If I try to maybe boost up my multiplier, things like that. But no, I've always just gone for missions.
Yeah, and to start a mission in this game, you got to hit those little spot targets on the left. And when you hit one, it will tell you on the screen what mission you have to do. In my opinion, I think launch training is the easiest, because the way you start a mission is you hit those little spot targets, and then you got to hit that ramp. Well, launch training is just you keep hitting that ramp, which you can actually keep doing from the left flipper anyways. But if you want to change your mission, you have to hit an unlit light on that mission before you've actually started it. Chalatalove, have you noticed anything else about this game, or are you kind of in the camp that, you know, it's all about just starting the missions and just completing as many as possible?
Yeah, starting the missions is that's the key on this one. There are a couple of targets up at the top that I try to get, and that's for the kickbacks on the left and the right. They're the top targets on the left hand side that are right next to the pop bumpers. If you hit those, and I think the other ones that are up there in the front, you hit those, you can get your kickback lit. But other than that, that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Now, just because this game, I'm sorry, I was taking a drink there. Right,
I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
try
okay.
to keep going, man.
No, it's all good. But you know, as not deep as this game is, I still think it's a great example of a game for you to load up for somebody. Like, let's say somebody comes over and they don't really know. I mean, that was why it was a great game that they put on Windows, because it's not, you don't have to sit there for hours and hours to learn the game. It's like, oh, okay, so that's how you start a mission, and that's just what I'm going to do. And how long can you do that? How well can you do that? And eventually, if you go really far into the game, you can rise your rank and stuff, and then you can get through, like, you start off at ensign, then you go to, like, I don't know, you go through all the ranks, and that's how you can increase your score. But the only time I've ever gotten a really high score in this game, which a high score for me is like 10 million, is just going through the missions. So that's all I have to say. One little trick that I will say before we move on to the next table is, if you do get into some of these modes like re-entry training or Nexus Probe, where you got to get all the way up to the top, that's when it's actually not bad to go into your out lanes, because it will shoot the ball up there. And also, if you clear out those center targets that are right to the right of that left ramp, right in the center of the table, it will say level 1 commendations or level 2 commendations. That will turn your ball save on. So then you can just let the ball drain and it shoots up there. Because otherwise, you have to shoot that left orbit. And that's the only gripe I have about this table, is how hard it is to hit that left orbit. Like in the original 95 version, it's pretty easy to hit that left orbit. But in this game, man, anytime I'm hitting it is when I'm not trying to hit it. It's like, if I'm trying to hit it, I never hit it. So that's this is going to be our first game. And like I said, this is a game, I think the sound on this game is amazing. And anybody who is ever going to come over to my house and is going to play my machine, this is what I'm going to load up for them, because I think this is a great example of a game. And everything, and how the back glass is fully animated with the score. It's like it's beautiful. It actually takes advantage of everything that this machine has to offer. So the second table we're going to play tonight is Cactus Canyon. So I was telling the guys before the show that one of the great thing about this VPX Standalone is that when I go play in this Tuesday night pinball league, they have like 29 machines there, and a good dozen, almost half of the machines that they have over there, there is a VPX Standalone version of it, this being one of them. Now, they had the Cactus Canyon remake, which I think has a couple extra things. And the reason I say that is because, for those of you who don't know, Cactus Canyon was developed by Bally, and it was their last game that they developed right before they went into that Pinball 2000. If you don't know what that is, that's, if you've ever seen Revenge from Mars, or there's that one Star Wars game, they're the big machines like that come over like the play field, and they reflect stuff on the glass. Well, they thought that was going to be the next big thing. Turned out everybody loves classic pinball. They released this game right before they were doing it, and they kind of didn't really finish it. They just released it, but I mean, it doesn't have a video mode. There was a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't put into it. Chalatalove, did you know anything about that when you first played this game, or were you kind of just like, oh, I'm just playing it, and maybe you realized, you know, this game doesn't really have a whole lot of stuff?
Well, actually, I got to play this the Chicago, I think it was the Chicago Pinball or something like that.
Yeah.
That
Chicago Gaming.
I got to play a limited edition one of these tables at an arcade not too far from here, and I fell in love with this table. And I'm like, I gotta find this on VPX. I gotta find this. I know they've got it. I'm gonna go down and download it and check it out. And man, it played even better. And I love this table. This is such a fun table to play.
That's one thing.
It's not a hard table to play, but it's fast.
That I will say about this game is, when you first play it, it is hard, because you're not like, if you don't really know what to be going for, you're not really scoring anything. You're looking at, it's like, and the replay value, the stock replay value, I think it's like 32 million. And I'm sitting there like on ball 3, and I got like 4 million. I'm like, I am never getting to 32 million. But then you actually learn how to play the game, and I think I've gotten 110 million on there now as my highest score. So it's definitely possible to do it. But the main thing about this game is, you have the little sheriff star, and it's got 5 points on it, and it's your 5 objectives. You got Stampede. I'm gonna look at it. You got Stampede, Motherlode, Showdown, Bart Bros, and your combo. And it's just like Attack from Mars, and where you got to get them all, and you don't have to get them all in one ball. You just got to get them all, and then when you get them all, you can start your wizard mode. And in this game, the wizard mode is high noon at the OK Corral. Scoaljo, have you ever gotten to the wizard mode in this game? Because it is a hard one to get to.
I did one time, and it's tough to get to. This is a super fun table. I love this table. The theme is super cool, but this is a great table. It's got a great layout with still a dangerous center shot similar to Attack from Mars. But speaking of the center ramp there, if you don't hit it good up there, it's going to come straight down the middle. But the cool thing about this is it has that toy of the bandit there, and that's super cool shot, fun to hit. But yeah, this is a great table.
Yeah, it's a super satisfying shot when you hit that, and he's like, that's cool. And was like we can't go in depth on these tables too much because we got a lot to cover. But one thing that I will say about this game, okay, that if you're going to be playing it like we're playing it, you got one game. There is a trick, okay? There is something that you absolutely should be doing, okay? Because if you're going to complete all 5 points at the start in one game, good luck, okay? But what you can do pretty easily is combining two of them, okay? And the easiest one to do is to combine your Goldmine multi-ball with your Showdown, okay? To get Showdown, you have to kill 4 of the bad guys. You do that with the quick draws, and you got to hit the side targets to start a quick draw, and then you kill them. And when you kill all 4 bad guys, there's those little yellow lights that say I think they say bad guy, and they point to where those pop-up targets are. Once you complete all 4 of those, that's how you start your Showdown multi-ball. Now your Goldmine multi-ball, you have to hit that Goldmine, which is just to the left of the center. You got to hit it a couple times, and it opens the lock. And then once you lock 3 balls in there, you start that. Well, you can pair those, and you really want to pair those, and I'll tell you why. If you say you kill 3 of the bad guys, okay, lock 2 of the balls in Goldmine, so you're only 1 lock away. Start your 4th bad guy, so that pop target is up now, right? And if you hit that target, you start Showdown. Then start Goldmine multi-ball. So you'll be starting Goldmine multi-ball, okay, with that pop target up. And if you hit that drop-down target, you will have both of those going at the same time. Now you're going to have ramps open for jackpots. And if you hit all the drop targets, they will give you all your balls back. So you can keep those 2 multi-balls going for a really long time because you'll never lose the balls. You get down to 2 balls, just make sure you hit the drop targets, you're back to 3 with a ball save. And if you don't get to the wizard mode, it's really hard to get even like a 15 million in this game. You get those 2 together, you can get 20 million pretty easy. So like when we're playing this tonight, guys, I'm absolutely going to be trying to do that. All right. Now, whether or not I'm going to do that remains to be seen, but we shall see. So that'll be round 2, Cactus Canyon. Round 3 is going to be Austin Powers, baby. Groovy. Yeah. So this is one that, like, because when I originally was picking up the VPX Standalone tables, Chalatalove and Scoaljo told me a bunch of the ones to get. But I saw this one on the list, and this is one of the machines that my friend has at the Pinball League, and I'm like, I gotta get it. And then I played it, and I'm like, this is actually really good. Like I got it. It plays at 60 frames. It looks great. It plays great. The shots are good. There's no lag, and it looks great. So, Austin Powers. Scoaljo, have you ever played this game out in the wild?
Not in the wild, only on VPX. And you're right. If I came across it, I would love to get a chance to play this one after playing it on here. It's a lot of fun.
It's funny because like I feel like this is a machine where even if you saw it out in the wild, if I didn't know what it was and I saw it sitting next to a Medieval Madness, the hell with Austin Powers, I ain't playing that. I'm going to play Medieval Madness. Nope. But this is a great game, guys. Don't overlook it, okay? Because it's not difficult. It's got a great layout. I mean, if you know how to play Attack from Mars, you pretty much almost know how to play this game. It's almost the exact same layout. And it's actually not hard to get multi-balls. It's not hard to get to the wizard mode. and it's just fun. And if you've ever seen the movies at all, there's every shot you're hitting is playing a little soundbite from the movies, and it's just like I'm playing the game. I'm like, man, this is so much fun. Like Chalatalove, have you ever seen the movies? Like like you're hitting some of the stuff, and you're like, okay, I remember that.
Oh yeah, man. This table, the call outs on this table are absolutely awesome, man. You got Mini Me, and you've got, I mean, just all the characters that Michael Myers plays, man, and it's they put it together very, very well. It flows well. I mean, it's a fun table, great table, man.
Yeah, because I know that there's I read a lot about it online, and there's a lot of people that don't respect this game a lot, which to each their own, and a lot of people don't care for the IP. But if you remotely care about the IP, I think they did this one a lot of justice. Like, this is a game where it's like, if I'm thinking about what an Austin Powers game would be like as a pinball machine, they did it perfectly. I wouldn't do anything different. Okay? As far as this game and getting a score, it's just like Chalatalove was saying, it's kind of like My Little Pony, right? Like, you start the modes, every mode is its own ramp, right? And the only thing different about this and My Little Pony is you have to hit the ramp 4 times in order to start, or either 4 or 5 in order to. No, it's 4. I was looking at the scoop there. You got to hit them 4 times to start the mode. But 2 of the modes are multi-balls. Okay, you got the Time Machine multi-ball and you got the Fat Bastard multi-ball. And I'm telling you what, when I go to play this tonight, normally I try to pair like one of those multi-balls with the Mini-Me mode. Because you can pair some modes in this game. You can't pair all of them. Like, I think if you hit I think it's the henchman one. Like it's either the henchman or the drill, but it makes all the lanes. You have to hit those in order to complete it. Whereas Mini Me, it just opens up that orbit, but everything else is still lit up. Like, you can still go for everything else. So like if you start like Mini Me mode and then you start Fat Bastard multi-ball, you can actually be hitting the Mini Me ramp, the orbit, and you're still in the multi-ball. So if you're going to play this in a competition like we are tonight, and when I go to play this in League, I'm going to try to get as much as progress as I can on Mini-Me and the laser and the sub drill on ball 1. And as soon as I drain that ball, then I'm going to focus on getting like Fat Bastard multi-ball, because that mode alone can get you tens of millions of points if you just keep that going. And it's not hard to keep it going. It's a 4-ball multi-ball. Like, you're going to have balls on the table. And Time Machine multi-ball is only a 2-ball, but any multi-ball you get on this game is going to help you out a lot. Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve on this game, Chalatalove?
No, man, like you said, it's one of those ones where you pair your multi-ball, and if you want to get a good score on this, you've got to capitalize on your multi-ball, and you really, really, really got to rake up the points during multi-ball. So You're right on, brother.
And to get to the wizard mode, which is I forget what it's called. The wizard, the one. It's not even a mini wizard mode. It's the wizard mode. It's just you just have to have started all 5 modes, all 6 modes. I'm looking at. Okay, there's 6. You have to have started all 6. Okay, you have Mini Me, Fat Bastard, Laser, Time Machine, Sub Drill, and Evil Henchman. You have to have started all of them, and then you hit the scoop to start your wizard mode. But if you complete all 6. And that's a lot. That's really hard to complete them all. You get the moon-based multi-ball, which is worth it's the same thing as the wizard mode, but like everything is like way higher. I got 1.5 billion points on this game, and I got the moon-based multi-ball. And it's like I had like 600-700 million, and then I had moon-based multi-ball, and by the time I drained, I had 1.5 billion. I'm like, okay, so if you ever go to the pinball arcade and you see somebody's name on the back glass and they got a couple billion, they might have done that once or twice. Scoaljo,
okay, I'm saying this right now. You're telling us about all these damn tables on this VPX, and you haven't made one damn video about any of them. What?
Well, I just started playing it this week, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what.
Now, but you got to do it.
I know. I will. But the thing is I just started playing. Oh, I mean, I played this at League, but I didn't really know. But I've been putting a lot of time into playing it and that's why I'm saying, like, I've had so much fun just playing pinball this week. not
Okay.
not grinding out a game for 10 hours trying to beat somebody on the back glass. I'm just like, yeah, I want to figure out this Austin Powers game. I don't care about what anybody else's score. I want to try to beat my score. And next thing you know, I had a 600 million, then I got 1.5 billion, and I'm like, yeah, now I know how to play this game. And it's just fun. Scoaljo, have you ever gotten to that, at least the first wizard mode where you started off all the modes, or are you hoping to do that tonight?
I am hoping to do that tonight. I actually haven't played this table enough. I've played always trying to stack the mini me and the multi balls. So we'll see what happens tonight with this one.
So yeah, this will be a fun one. So that's round 3. So round 4 is going to be JP's Deadpool. So it's not the Stern Deadpool, but it is the Stern Deadpool. Okay, I mean it is as close as you're gonna get without playing on the actual machine. There's only like a couple little things that I've noticed that are different. If you guys have ever played this, one of the main things that you see on the table when you look at it is that little Deadpool. I know that if you hit the drop target sound and you get it in there, it starts that little Deadpool multi-ball the first time. I'm pretty sure on the real machine, the second time you start it, it's something else. The third time you start it, it's even something else, like a frenzy or something. But in this game, every time I've ever gotten in there, it just gives you a multi-ball. So it's just little things like that. But like the main thing about this game is that you got to start the starting modes is starting battles. You got Mystique, you got Juggernaut and Sabretooth. And you got to defeat them, and they all have their specific shots. And I compared the rules of the game versus the rules of the Stern game, and I'm like, okay, so in order to beat this mode, you got to hit these shots on the Stern, but then on this, oh yeah, it's exactly the same. And I'm like, dude, this game is almost exactly the same. Chalatalove, have you played this game before, like the real Deadpool machine? And would you agree that it's pretty much the same?
Yeah, they're very, very close. And I have played this one. There's actually one at the movie theater here in town. And it's very, very, very close, like you say, man. And it's a fun table. It's hard, but it's fun.
Oh, it is so hard. And the thing of that is the biggest difference about this game is not in the rule set, it's not in the layouts. It's this game plays so freaking fast on this. When I play it in real life, I don't remember it being that fast. I mean, yeah, it's a little difficult, but I mean, sometimes you hit a shot like around an orbit, and it's like 3 frames on this machine, and it's down the middle again. Scoaljo, have you noticed? Like, I think this rivals Dr. Dude in speed on the 4K.
It does. It's a super fast table. I was telling Chalatalove before we started tonight that I actually really like the VPX physics. So even though it moves quickly, I still feel like you have a chance to save it with the flippers. You don't have these insane bounces once it hits the flippers. So yeah, it moves super quick, and it's a great table.
Yeah, and one thing about this game that you have to get used to is, like, now that you're on VPX and you're playing games made all over the spectrum, okay? The physics on each individual game are going to be very drastically different. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm playing a Zen game, so that's going to play like a lot of Zen games. No, like, for instance, one of the big things that you do on a lot of games is dead flips. Well, every single one of these games is going to dead flip differently. Like this game, the ball doesn't seem very heavy, but when it gets to the flippers and it's dead flipping, it's like it's a bowling ball. Like, it's just like it's not going to bounce very hard. And then sometimes you'll play it on a different game and it's going to be a little different. But honestly, I think that almost gives it a little more charm, because that's how it is in real life too. I mean, you can play two Deadpool machines and they're going to be completely different. So, but that's one thing that it's going to throw you for a loop if you ever do try to play the VPX Standalone, is how different it is from playing your normal Magic Pixel games, where you could play Dinosaur Dynasty 1 and then you go play Firefighter Wildlands, and they're going to play almost identical at the flippers. Like, they're going to bounce the same, they're going to do all that stuff, but not when it comes to this. So before we go into any more of these tables, I want to shout out some people in the chat. I'm not bringing the chat up on the screen today because it was kind of lagging the last couple of times I did it, and I didn't want to break the stream. But good to see you, Papa Brad's Gaming, Mad Ben Han, Dennis B, The B Me, and Biggie D's Arcade. Glad that you guys could all make it. If I can, if when we
guys.
get to the actual gameplay, I'll probably get it up on the screen. But right now, I'm not worrying about it. The last thing I need is to have to restart my stream. So this game, all I'm really doing is starting the battles and trying to defeat them. Because if I try to go for like the multi-balls just on their own, or I start trying to hit other stuff, I'm not really scoring a whole lot. But then you start like a battle and you defeat, like I always start with Mystique. It's probably not the best way to do it, but I like hitting that spinner shot because it can come right back to the flipper. You hit it and it comes back and hit it. And like you can defeat Mystique just doing that, right? And then like you do that and it's like, oh, I got 100 million now. Whereas if I'm just sitting shooting the ball around, I might get like 10 million. But I defeat one enemy and I got 100 million. Scoaljo, have you noticed that? Like it seems like it's pretty heavily skewed to defeating the enemies on this game.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I find that to be the most fun part of this game, actually, is defeating the enemies and teaming up with different characters. So yeah, but that's what I've always focused on, and that's how I've always gotten points on this one.
Yeah, so like when we play this, that's all I'm really going to be doing. And I don't know what my highest score is. It's a couple 100 million, but I know like I haven't defeated all three. I defeated 2 out of the 3. But I haven't put that much time into this game. And actually, I only really learned how to play it last night because it was one of those games where it's like, dude, I just can't freaking do it with the flippers. But then I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And then I was like, okay, it's not too bad. Anything else to add about this game, Chalatalove?
No, man, you guys covered it pretty well. This one's a fun one, but she's hard. It's a hard one.
And one of the strongest suits of this game is that it's a beautiful game, especially if you go see it in real life. And this
what they did with the pup pack. What they did with the pup pack.
Oh yeah, and then when they just added this
fantastic.
Pup pack, and so all this stuff comes up on the back glass, and it's just all the sound bites and the clips of the movies, and it's great. This is a very, very good recreation of this game. Highly recommended. And what I will recommend to you guys though is I actually turned up the resolution on this one. A lot of these games, because the one thing about VPX Standalone is you can change the resolutions of the games rather easily. You just go into the one file and there's a number and you just change a number. And a lot of the games, they optimize performance to around 55 frames per second, and but a lot of them play at 1080 or less, or less than that. This one I think was actually, when I loaded it up, it was less than 1080, and it was playing at 60 frames. It was playing at almost 60 frames. And then I pumped it up to 1080, I think, and it's at like 54 frames. And that's good enough for me because I just think it looks way better. And this is one of the games I'll sacrifice a couple frames for the way that it looks, because if the ball is shooting around the orbit and I lose 1 frame, I'm probably losing that ball anyways. I'm not going to blame the frame lossage on that. But it's a beautiful game, and it's honestly the highlight of that game is just how great it looks. And it's a very good recreation of the real machine. So that's round 4. Round 5 will be Black Knight 2000. So this, speaking of the resolution, this is a game that I immediately had to go in and turn down the resolution, because I think when you loaded it up, I mean, it doesn't even get 50, and it's in the 40s.
45,
yeah, it's in the 40s. And some of this, like when it gets down to that lower playfield, or you're doing that shot on the upper playfield and the ball's moving around, you need every frame you can possibly get to time those shots. Because one of the most important shots on this game is that little cross shot on the top. So the way this game works, guys, is it's 2 playfields. Okay, you have an upper playfield and you have a lower playfield, and it's not like a lot of these Magic Pixel games where you got an upper playfield, lower playfield on the same level, and then you got a basement as well, and you can't tell what's going on. No, you have upper and lower, but I mean it's basically it's just one whole playfield. It's just at different levels. Okay, but most of the points in this game, in my opinion, are in that upper playfield, because the way that you start the multi-ball, which is where you can get your jackpots, is you got to hit those little 3 drop targets there on the upper left. And once you hit 3 of those, you drop your drawbridge. It's called a drawbridge. It drops the drawbridge. It just drops those targets down. And then there's a little ramp. And then once you get that cross ramp flipper, and you can hit it towards the top, and it'll shoot around, and you lock 3 balls in there. And this is one cool thing about this VPX Standalone, is that some of the shots, like, I'm like, dude, that feels just like it would feel like in real life. Like On some of the Magic Pixel or Zen, it's like you're always playing a video game no matter what. But on this game, when you are locking balls in that top left, I'm like, dude, that feels like if I was playing Black Knight 2000 in real life, I just locked that ball in there. And you lock 3 balls in there and you get your jackpot. Chalatalove, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, I agree, man. The feel of the flippers on these, and this happens a lot on VPX. I've found that it almost feels like you're playing a real table. You've got so much on some of these tables. You have so much control over the ball, especially when that ball is rolling up and down that flipper. And if you can get, when that ball is getting right towards the tip of that flipper, and you can just barely tap your finger and the ball launches completely off of that flipper, man. I mean, it feels like you're playing a real pinball table. It's amazing.
Yeah. And that's like, even though some of these games, like, yeah, it's not the Zen recreation of a game and we're paying some money for it. At the end of the day, you keep in mind that like the people that are on this VPX standalone beta, we're doing this for free. Okay. I'm playing Black Knight 2000 for free. And even saying that, I'm like, this feels like a game. I feel like it's almost worth more money than some of the games that I paid money for. I'm playing this like, dude, this feels the most like pinball of some of the games that I've played. Scoaljo, I think you actually recommended it because we all had a conglomeration of what games we wanted to do as our 6 rounds. I'm pretty sure you suggested this one. Am I wrong?
No, this is one of my favorite real life tables. I love the music. I love playing this game, and it plays really well on VPX. The frame rates are a little low, but as you said, that can be fixed. And the SSF kit works really well with this table. Like you were saying, with the lock, it sounds fantastic. Way better than some of the native tables. Yeah. It's a fantastic table.
It blows my mind how some of these games, and Chalatalove, I believe you still don't have the SSF, right? So
no, I don't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. But so don't get too jealous of what
I don't know what I'm missing, so it's cool.
It absolutely blows my mind how well some of these games, they're not native to the 4K P. How amazingly some of these games utilize the SSF. Like that Space Cadet game, right? The only thing coming out of the speakers is the call outs and the music, but everything else, it's coming from the speakers in the SSF, and it's unbelievable. I'm playing and I'm like, dude, it's been a long time since I've heard a game implement all of the speakers, and like every single speaker is used to 100% of its potential. And some of these games native on the 4K, you just don't get that. So man.
And when you talk about the difference, I hear you guys talk and say, man, it's just amazing the sound system on this machine. It sounds amazing without it, man. It really fills the room. It's awesome sound without it. I can only imagine what it sounds like with 5 more speakers.
That's why it's funny because I actually have a unique perspective because I played this machine for 6 months without it. So I know how great some of these games can sound. But that's why it's like I can only imagine how some of the games we're playing now sound because, dude, I was playing Central Park on the game. Yeah, that sounds like shit. Okay, so I have a unique perspective, but I guess it's not that unique. But this game, it seems almost kind of like the space station scoring, where it's like you're not really scoring a whole lot, but you really got to get those jackpots. Like I think my high score in this game is only like 7 million, but like I got that because I got jackpots. And so like once you lower that drawbridge and you lock 3 balls in a multi-ball, that same shot is open for a jackpot. And
at 45 frames per second, it's hard enough just dropping that thing.
Well, that's why I was going to tell you guys, the very first thing I did was so my resolution is pretty low on this game, but honestly, the game looks so great even at that resolution that I think, and I'm getting like mid 50s on the frames now. Completely, I was like, I don't care what I just sacrificed as far as the resolution. The game plays 100% better. You guys should have done that, but maybe I can just chalk that up as a win because it doesn't play that hard for me now. But
I had already chalked that one up to losing.
I'll tell you what, man. This game, when I first tried to learn this game like a couple days ago, is one of the very few times where I said, "This game is so hard. I don't want to play this. I cannot do this. I can't play this game." And like you guys know me, I don't get that discouraged that easily in a lot of games. I'm usually can get pretty good at them. I had played this game for at least 2 hours, and I said, "I cannot play this game. It's too hard." But then all of a sudden, it just like clicked, and I started getting the multi-balls, and then it's like every time I'm playing it, I'm like, I don't know how I was struggling so hard. So I guess that's a little bit of a merit of keeping at it when it comes to some of these games. All right, last but not least, we're going to try to wrap this up so we can get playing here. Last but not least, round 6. I originally had this one as the last one, and then I was like, do I really want to do this last? And I'm like, yeah, we're going to do this last, even though it's only going to probably take us a couple minutes. Black Pyramid. Okay. Honestly, this one might be my favorite of the ones that we're playing, just because of how great it's implemented on this. I mean, this blows some Zen and Magic Pixel games out of the water. Just the way the game looks, the game sounds, the way the game feels. It blows half of the library on my machine out of the water. And I got it for free. Can you believe that? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So this game, if you guys ever played Arkanoid on one of the Magic Pixel Taito original games, it's the exact same game. And like I think Chalatalove, I think you said that a lot of games, even like the original games in the VPX standalone library, kind of let this design take the lead, and the orbits, and then the little center thing, and then the hole at the top, right?
Yeah, they do a lot of reskinning in VPX, meaning they take a table that was original and they put a different IP, or they put something different to it. They put different music to it, but it's the same table, but they change the physics. They put different music to it. They put different graphics on it, and they make it play different. Ali and which table was I talking about? Ali and another table I can't remember off the top of my head were the same tables. And the Thing, Ali and the Thing, same tables, play completely differently, feel completely differently, and it's cool. I think it's cool that they do that.
Yeah. Really quick, addressing Pinball Wizard said that I don't think any of the VPX tables use the subwoofer. Now that you say that, probably not, but I'll tell you what, even a lot of the native games don't use the subwoofer at all. I mean,
I wouldn't notice the difference.
I don't even miss it, because a game like Space Cadet, right? Dude, like the way that it uses the speakers, like the actual exciter speakers that it does use, I don't think there's any need for a subwoofer, because some of the sounds are so chunky in that game just from the regular speakers. I don't miss the subwoofer at all. So wanted to address that, because you might be right, but I don't think any of the games use them that much, and it's not missed at all. So this game, it's really fast. If you can get a game going for a couple minutes, it's almost like, obviously you're going to try to get the multipliers on the right. You're going to be trying to hit the stuff on the left and pump up that orbit, and you're trying to collect all the letters. But at the end of the day, this is really a game where it's just keep the ball alive. You're going to be hitting stuff, and if you're going to think about anything, think about trying to hit that orbit on the right to make sure you can get that up to 5 times. But then, other than that, you're trying to fill out the letters, and you're going to get, you're not really aiming for them per se. You're just going to hit them. Keep the ball alive in this game. And it's hard because those outlanes can get brutal. And that's why there is one trick, okay, to open that gate, okay? It's when the arrow is on the A at the top. When the ball goes in that hole and the arrow is on A, that will open your gate. Now, it's very hard to do that. You can when you launch it, the very first time that arrow lights up at A, launch it, and if you're lucky, it'll go in there, because it's only an A for like a third of a second, and then and the other letters, it stays on for long, and then it goes like A, and then it's like gone. But if you can get that one, that is how you get your gate, and then just try to keep the ball alive. Scoaljo, do you have anything else about this game? Do you have to add? I mean, I think it's just keep that ball alive.
I think you cleared everything. The only other thing I would add is if you've got a lot of the Black Pyramid letters spelled out and you're in your final ball, go for those bonus bonus gates over there on that right orbit. Try to get that 5 bonus, because you get a bonus per letter in Black Pyramid, and the Black Pyramid letters stay throughout your
yes,
entire
that's
game.
one thing. Yeah. So yeah, and that's why it's like if you can keep a ball alive for really like this game, you can do really well even if you have just one good ball, because you will have gotten a lot of those letters. And then like let's say you did really good on ball 1 and you filled out most of those Black Pyramid letters, you should really be trying to fill out your bone. Like don't even worry about trying to keep the ball alive at that point. Try to get your multiplier, because you're going to be multiplying the stuff that you've already gotten. Okay, you like. If you spend 5 minutes on ball 1 and then you spend 2 seconds or 20 seconds on ball 2, you might actually get a lot of points if you filled out those multipliers. Last thing I'll say about this game before we play, the highlight of this game, and one of the things that is really great about this VPX Standalone, is the flippers in this game. If you guys have played any of these older games that have these kind of flippers, right? They're little like rounded flippers, and they seem like they're a little short, but it's a lot of these older games. Like I know, like when I go over to League, like Fathom has like these kind of flippers. Strange Science, that was another game I want to talk. That's tell you, it's a lot of just like Strange Science has like these same kind of flippers. These feel exactly like the flippers do in real life. How the edge of the rail is just a little bit. It's just a little bit raised above the flipper. There's actually a little gap. If you hold the ball there and you let it stop, there's a very small chance that ball might actually stay there when you let the flipper go. It feels exactly like those flippers do in real life, which I've never experienced on any of the AtGames or Zen games. They just don't do that. And I'll tell you, cool. it was a very pleasant surprise. And the way that they dead flip, or I guess like lack thereof, is exactly how, like when the ball hits those old style flippers, there's a lot of give. Where in a lot of modern games don't do that, but like they implemented that so perfectly in this. I'm like, dude, I could swear I'm playing the machine. So that'll be our final round. If we have any tiebreakers, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But let's go around the horn one more time. Let me get up and get rid of this screen. We'll start with you, Chalatalove. Which one are you the most excited for?
Man, I mean, you've talked up Black Pyramid here, man. I am looking forward to playing about Black Pyramid tonight, bro. That's the one that I'm really looking forward to. I love all the tables that we're playing for Black Pyramid. I know it's old school, but I'm old school, so
I'll save the best for last. Well, that's why like I originally was not going to keep that one last, because I'm like, oh, the game it's too short. But I'm like, honestly, it's just such a great game. And then Black Knight 2000, which I'm sure I'm going to ask Scoaljo, but he might say that one. I wanted that one towards the end too. What would you say, Scoaljo?
Black Knight 2000. I'm not expecting to do super great, but I love that table so much. Any chance I get to play it, I'd love to play it against some guys as good as you guys. So
absolutely, it's going to be fun, guys. I'm looking forward to playing Austin Powers, baby. I love that game, and I feel like I definitely have played that game more than the both of you. Okay, so there's no reason for me to not win that game. So I'm really looking forward to it. But hey, this is pinball, dude. I might be just sitting there on ball 3 and I haven't even started Fat Bastard Multi-Ball. So we shall see. But you guys, thank you for tuning into this discussion. You guys can go ahead and close this video, Ninja Link, and get your streams cooking. And then I will
see you shortly, guys.
Yep. And then I will address everybody else. So we're going to do this competition round again. Round 1, we're going to do Space Cadet. Round 2 is Cactus Canyon. Round 3 is Austin Powers. Round 4 is Deadpool. 5 Black Knight 2000, and 6 Black Pyramid. And just kind of going to be showcasing off these VPX standalone games, guys. And like I said, those of us who are on this beta, we're doing this for nothing. It's for free. And I am so appreciative of everybody. Okay. I know I only mentioned a couple people. That was just people that were specific to me that got me back into this. But the entire team, everybody who has been working their tails off for the past year and a half, getting this VPX standalone to work. I know like Chaotic BPR did a lot of work. Evil Wraith did a lot of work. And you know, Nick's Jeff is, you know, the mastermind behind the whole thing. You guys have been putting in a lot of work, and I'm very appreciative. And those of us who are playing it are very appreciative. I know that you guys get a lot of people complaining because a lot of people aren't in it and that want to be in it and do it for nothing, and not put in any effort to get it. But that's understandable though, because that's how amazing this is now, guys. Like, if you don't have this and you're not playing it, you're missing out. These games are great. Like, I've played more in the past week playing these 6 games than I've played in the past month playing everything else. This has gotten me to fall back in love with this machine again, which I really needed it because it was getting kind of stale. So without further ado, we're going to go to our streams. Just give me 1 minute to get them set up, and we will go ahead and start with round 1, which will be Space Cadets. So don't you go nowhere. All right, sorry about that. Every time I go from like the from the Video Ninja to like my own streaming, it always turns off my audio from my microphone. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of this, and I'll fix Chalatalove scene here in just a second.
Are you seeking adventure? Do you yearn for excitement?
Here we go.
Do you hate the Nexus Scourge?
This game is just such a blast from the past, man. All right, so unfortunately, this game, not unfortunately, honestly, fortunately, this game just uses the back glass for scoring. It's just harder for me to actually get my camera up there. So you won't even see what ball I'm on, but that's as good as I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to start just yet. I'll put on Scoaljo's in case he wants to. I'm going to get myself a drink because my throat's a little dry. And we'll see what he's up to.
Looks like we're looking at resources here. And catastrophic political tensions culminated in a nuclear war that wiped out nearly all life. The few who survived attempted to flee the planet, but most failed. Alexander Gormov remained the sole human survivor on Earth, protected by his creation until his final breath. With Directive 1 left unfulfilled, the Nexus turned fully to Directive 2.
Looks like you guys can see the DMD fairly well.
Mining resources using
or the back glass.
And crafting cybernetic
it's going to be tiny on the screen, but
by the humans.
Once we get going in the game, you should be able to see some big red scores, so that should be cool. Alright, awesome.
Alright, can you turn that light off on me? I'm getting some glare. There we go. That's better.
Sorry about that one.
Can you turn that first one off there? There we go. That's a little bit better.
All right, let's go ahead, guys. Without further ado,
you guys can see.
Space Cadet.
I'm gonna need to start lightening up my my table a bit. It's a tad bit dark, so it's okay.
Are you seeking adventure? Do you yearn for excitement?
I'll go ahead and get this show started.
Nice skills.
Hear me all right, right? Testing, testing. Oh, my microphone's over here. All right, I think it should be good enough. See, like, I never try to hit that orbit, and then when I actually don't try to is when I hit it. So the first mission, re-entry training. See, I don't want that. That's like the hardest one right there, so don't go for that. So in order to change the mission, I have to hit that, either the top one or the bottom one there. That sucks. I can't believe they gave me re-entry training as my first one. What a joke.
Level 1 commendation.
At least I got level 1 commendation. He gave me my ball save.
Top power at 50%.
Oh, I hit the same one again. Damn it. I was trying way too hard to try to change my mission. Let's go ahead and I'll give you some other audio.
Starting off cold here, guys. There we go.
Power 50%.
Oh no! Almost lost that. You see that? Oh my goodness. You guys remember this table?
75%.
Windows 95.
Sorry, I need to borrow that. It happens to the best of us.
Try to get
Brutal.
it to accept the mission.
It happens to the best of us.
I'm gonna get rocked in this one.
Can't go anywhere.
Come on. Get up there. Get up there. There we go.
Power 50%. Sorry, I need to borrow
Oh, popped right back down. There it goes. Ah, we missed the rollover. Funky little bounce. So we gotta hit the mission targets. We gotta get up there from the left flippers a little bit. Oh! There we go. Alright, slow down there, buddy. There we go.
Engine power 75%.
Alright, mission lit. There we go. Let me actually hit it.
All right.
Cool.
Launch training.
Launch
Try not
training.
to get us killed.
Try to not get us killed, promise. Alright, settle that down. Where's that coming out? Up top,
I need
okay.
that one too.
Got two more ramps hit.
Top power at 50%.
Settle down.
Engines
One more
ahead.
ramp to hit.
You got
Sweet, we got it. Mission bonus.
So the one thing about this game, guys, is or a VPX Standalone in general, is you cannot pause the game. So I have to be strategic in when I go for my drinks and stuff. But this game, unfortunately, this is one of the only games that it looks like it's lagging a little bit. Unfortunately, this is one of the only games where you just can't save your score. Like you won't be able to see it once you're done. But here we go. Let's go ahead and finish. Let's get this mode going.
Get the Nexus probe before it reaches the Volta system.
This is one of the hardest ones. And if I can get that ball save, that would give me an easy way to get up there.
Level 3 commendation.
So once you fill out those, oh shit! Oh, it gave me the replay. I almost lost the ball because I thought it was going to give me a ball save there, but it didn't. Level 3 is not a ball save. I would really like it to go out one of the out lanes now, like that, because now it'll shoot it up there.
Phantom power at 50%.
Still lag. It'll stop lagging once it looks like Scoaljo is completely frozen. Let me go over to his screen. Somehow he paused it. I don't know how he did that. How did he do that? Oh well, I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, what we're doing for a lot of these games, guys, is we said go ahead and put your score in the chat, so that way we can keep track. But this is really the only game we got to do it. All the other games, they keep your score right on the back glass or the DMD.
Flag signal boosted.
Oh, how did I miss that? There we go. What we got? Bug hunt. Bug hunt's good. Get in there.
Let's crush those bugs.
Flag signal boosted.
It's good. I think Chalatalove's done, hasn't he? Did I win this one? I'll have to go and check the chat here in a second. I think I won. I don't know what Chalatalove got. He's either got to put it in the chat or do something.
Mission completed. Great job out there. It happens to the best of us.
I got 4.5.
Shoot again. Nice skills.
And we're playing no extra balls tonight, guys.
Get the Nexus probe before it reaches the Volta system. Level 1 commendation.
So I can let this go.
Don't go anywhere.
Oh, so Chalatalove says he got 2.7 million. So we're good to go, guys. TomatoGrass is victorious. Hey, let's see if I can. I'd have to shoot it up there again. I'm not gonna waste too much time.
Level 2.
I want to see if I can get it up there. All right, that's good. TomatoGrass is victorious in round 1.
and look on my stream to see what my score was. So. All right, this is a tough one. This is a fast-playing game, but I had a blast every time I played this table. So what I'm doing is all I'm trying to do is keep this ball in play. Let's see how long I can do it. No extra balls. I think the top on this I've done is maybe about 30 million or so, maybe more than that. I don't remember. I don't remember what my top is on this one. So, but we're getting ready to dive into this one. Lots of fun. If you've never played this one in the wild, huh?
Welcome to Cactus
All right.
Canyon, stranger.
Here we go, stranger. Got a quick draw. And I missed it. Oh. No. You can't hit behind those targets either. You have to hit them. You have to hit them straight on. See if I can get used to this. There we go. Lost the ball for that. That's not good. Not on this table. Oh, I hate playing cold.
I like to ride that horse.
Big Bart, 120. Let's see what our reward is. Sweet, we lit our lock. Ah. Alright, well, we got one ball locked, so that's cool. I'll always take a locked ball. Ooh, nasty. Okay. We'll hit that second lock. I'm trying to hit that bad guy.
Dude, two
So we got
nasty,
two balls.
nasty drains. This is it here. I could still do this. I just have a lot of work to do to get to those multi balls now. But holy cow, just two nasty drains, bro. That's not helping.
Nice shooting, stranger.
I mean, I'll go for it, but I mean, it's not gonna help me.
Congratulations, partner. Bounty is lit. Lock is lit.
I almost might just have to go for that gold mine. Like, it's just say screw it to the pairing thing and just go for it because I'm almost too far gone now to try to get the pairing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Because if I was 3 bad guys away from getting that, and I might still get it, but you know what, I'll just do this for what it's worth. Well, you don't want to lose that like that, that's for sure. Am I gonna get no jackpots?
Honey, just shoot anything.
Mother load is lit.
Wow. Get in the mother load, you son of a bitch. There, come on, that was in. How did none of those go in there? It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable, guys.
Bounty collected. Shoot that scurvy scoundrel.
Oh, no, no, no! Son of a gun, you. 5.369.
It's all over, citizens. Back to work.
369. I don't think it's gonna go back.
unbelievable how fast that went around. God damn it. Ah, well.
Hope to see you soon.
Oh, Badger. All right, let's see what we get. Bonus X. Nice. Does that put us at 3 bonus? Oh, I thought that was going to be a bad bonus.
Scoaljo is the winner.
Slow this down. So 16-7 on that one. Good game, guys.
Retrotech, I wholeheartedly disagree with you on that one. It's not a one-trick pony. You have to go to get a high score, and I've gotten over 100 million in that game. To get a high score, you have to complete all the modes, and then you have to go for the wizard mode. And the wizard mode's awesome. It's the closest to like the Totan wizard mode, but not in the way that World Cup Soccer is. It's closest to where you have all the malls in the multi-ball, and they just keep coming out, and you have to complete. You have to hit that many drop targets in like 50 seconds, and then when you win, it turns off the flippers, and it says you win, and you get the bonus, and then you start over again.
Oh,
I think it's great.
with the DMD
I don't. If there's one thing you have to do over and over again to get a score, I don't know what it is. But I think that's a great game. But it's just very hard. If you don't know how to play it, it's very hard. And I know how to play it, and it's still hard as shit.
It's kind of a little bit better.
It's Austin Powers there. Austin Powers there. Chalatalove. It's not Deadpool yet. He just wants to play some Deadpool.
Looked over and Deadpool's on, or Chalatalove is on Deadpool.
Because he was wrong. All right. Let me go ahead. I'll play a little bit of my first ball here. Soggy Bacon, I got it. The ramp maxes out 99. See, like, if you can get to the wizard mode gives you like 60 million points. Because you'll be sitting there with like 30 million, and next thing you know, you'll have 100. So, and it doesn't take a long time to get there. Okay.
Gonna make you money. You are. Gonna make you rich.
What I usually do in this game is the first thing I do is go for the scoop and get this award. Hopefully it fills out one of them. Like, fill out henchman. No, it gives me 100 flowers, which is stupid. But now I try to fill out mini-me.
Dr. Evil, while you were frozen, we began a program to clone you.
What does it do? Why does it keep doing that to me? It did that to me on freaking the Cactus Canyon, and now it's doing that to me again on this game, where it hits a post and then comes immediately down the in-lane and down the drain as fast as possible.
Dr. Evil, while you were frozen, we began a program to clone you.
Physics on this table are nice.
Austin Powers always defeats me because he has...
Get up there. friggin' outlanes. I had a pretty good game on this before we started tonight, so. Yeah, baby. Oh, I hope my DMD didn't freeze. There we go. DMD froze a little bit. You'll notice that happens a little.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh well, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh no!
All right, I should be able to get this fast bastard. I would want to hit mini me and then get fat bastard, but when I'm on ball 3, it's not worth it. Just get the fat bastard multi-ball. The 4-ball multi-ball, you can get a lot of points. Oh, what? Stop. All right, well, we got that at least.
Ah, I missed that ramp. Hit it. Nice. Ah. Okay, cool. Get up there. I cannot hit that. That one lane between the middle and the left ramp. It just does not agree with me. Alright, we got the mini-me. Hurry up, lit. Okay, hit it. Oh, good job. There we go. Got a rollover. Oh, not good. Okay. Come on. Get around. There it goes. We got one more. So we complete that mode. And mini-me is completed. Nope, nope, nope. Ugh, fighting with the ball this time. Okay, there we go. We can get back into a flow.
All right, he's got 163. All right,
Nice.
well, I got a lot of work to do then. I can start
get
this
that
time
go
machine
ramp.
multi-ball pretty easily.
How many need?
I don't know if I should try to just build up that. Get up there. Get around the rim. All right, we'll take a mystery. What do we have? My DMD froze. I didn't see what it was. Oh, get up there. There we go. Okay. Should give us a nice little feed.
Right. Shall we shag now or shall we shag later?
Part of me just wants to build
God damn it.
Fat Bastard multi-ball.
I got 163 now. What is he at? He's at something.
Get up there.
Can't tell.
Groove.
All right. Well, I kind of want to do the Fat Bastard multi-ball again too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm only 2 shots away.
Come on.
And shoot on!
Right,
How did I lose that round? Unbelievable. I'll tell you why. It's because I had cheap-ass drains. God damn it. I didn't even have that. Unbelievable.
Get up there. Get up there.
If I would have started that at multi-ball again, that would have been nice. But no, it decided to go right down the middle. That's when it comes out of the Fat Bastard shot and it comes down the left side, it can go right down the middle. Like even though you're holding the flippers, it just weasels its way right down the middle. All right. Scoaljo comes out to an early lead, but we got to catch him. We got to catch him, Chalatalove.
Tonight. I'm happy with 2.
Yeah, and Soggy Bacon and Pinball Wizard. Yeah, you guys were right. I misread it. Yeah, Cactus Jack sucks. Dude, that game sucks. Yeah, that's you just hit the ramp over and over again. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, I don't know of anything like that on Cactus Canyon, but no, you're 100% right. Yeah, I think Cactus Jack is terrible. But hey, if you like that game, that's great. You know, I just don't like it. All right, Scoaljo's up 2.
Yes, Deadpool. I hope I don't go away with a big goose egg tonight. But you know what? If it happens that way, it happens. I mean, the only person I have to blame is myself.
We'll let you listen to Chalatalove
skill shot on Deadpool here. So, but we're gonna give her a shot. We're gonna try to stay alive as long as possible on Deadpool. This is a very challenging table, but like a lot of the tables, okay, but like a lot of the tables that are hero based, you know, it's all about getting the modes, all about getting through the modes and beating your opponents. That one looked like it was going straight down the middle. Alright, choose your battle. I always go for Mystique as well, just like TomatoGrass was saying. It just seems to be kind of the one that is a little bit...
I was hitting so many of the shots and I was getting no points.
More friendly, especially for someone that is kind of cold on the table. My goodness, I almost lost that. That is a hard shot. That right side is difficult. And this is where it really gets challenging, because you can see I'm losing some frames per second. And this ball's flying. Chimichanga. You know what he says? Chimichanga? Nope. That's a little late. There we go. I was hoping to get that back in there, but that didn't work.
Look at how fast that ball was going.
There we go. Woo.
Break it down, DP.
Oh no! Oh, these outlanes are kicking my ass tonight, man. Damn! Freaking outlanes! What the hell?
Nice shot, rookie. Oh, Daddy. The size of that thing. That's what she said. I wonder if we can even carry that gun. Wolverine, team up. Complete the dead targets to light battle.
Complete the dead targets to light battle. Those on that side.
Deadpool, multi-ball.
Alright, well, extra ball does not count here, so unfortunately, that is not going to get me nothing. Lost that. Balls are flying on this table. Ooh. Get up there.
Ball two locked.
Alright.
Break it down, DP.
Disco multi-ball. Oh, I just blew that.
Are you kidding? No. Ow, that would be embarrassing.
Trying to hit that D over there so I can start another freaking mode here.
This game isn't old. Or this moron. Really? Yeah! Okay, numbnuts. Deadpool. Babe, mayhem!
So I'll show up to some of this D&D.
Cable, what is this? Now it's up.
Choose your battle. Miss Saber Mystique.
Did I already beat Mystique, or do I need to finish beating Mystique?
Juggernaut.
Did I beat
Saber
Mystique?
Mystique.
So I can't beat Mesquite. I beat Mesquite. Let's see. Let's go with Sabretooth. Sabretooth. Of course that would do that. I'll take that.
Ninjas! Multi-ball. Look unbelievable.
Can't believe I blew that.
Kill this pansy.
Damn it. Oh my gosh.
You know what else is good to have? Skills.
Skills. Okay. So that is... Oh, I guess I didn't get the extra balls. I think that's what those are for. I never got one. So we're on ball 3. So anything after this, we drain. I didn't get any shoot agains, so.
That's it for me.
Cough it up.
Yeah, Mesquite is.
Duty calls. Oh.
Damn it.
117.
Are you kidding
Did
me?
I win?
1 million.
Oh!
Cough it up.
Damn it.
Duty calls.
98 million.
Of course. Thanks, coronavirus.
I'm not sure what Scoaljo got there. You got to make sure you got to put it back on the DMD.
Yep. It's not looking good for Chalatalove tonight, guys. Not looking good at all.
Let's get it on. Right, universe. It's me. Marvel anti-hero extraordinaire.
I'm guessing I won that one.
I love old 8-bit games. This game is...
All right. What were we playing? We're playing Black Knight. All right. All right, let's go to Chalatalove. Or go Scoaljo.
There we are. Cool. Get that back on the DMD. Zoom in on that DMD just a little.
You can see the difference. None of our streams look exactly the same at all. So it's really, really cool how each one of our streams portrays and brings out the beauty of this table. But this is a tough one. This is a tough table right here. All right, I gotta do good on this one to even have a chance of staying in this thing. So let's see how this goes. Isn't it gorgeous? It really, really is. It's a beautiful table.
Yeah, Black Knight 2000 is one of it's one of the best looking games.
It's a pretty brutal table.
Brutal table,
and
there,
it
buddy.
looks
really
good.
good.
It is a nemesis to many. You're not alone. You are not alone, my friend.
I had to turn
Jabba,
I'm running less than
100% on top of
1080p.
that. The BME, you guys absolutely.
I'm running less than 1080p on this. I had to turn the resolution down, but I needed at least 55 frames in order for it to work. But I think it still looks gorgeous. Just the way that the colors and the lights that this game uses are amazing. All right, let me make sure I get my DMD working. It looks pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Go ahead and listen to Chalatalove for this one.
It's a fun table, but it's tough. Tough. All right, love the call outs, love all the good stuff. I got 70 million, then 160. Figure I won't play again until somebody passes me, says then stop nudging me. All right, looks like everybody's got a ball in the alley and ready to go. Looks like we're gonna start getting going. Here we go. I always try to get up there and get across one of those things, but it never, ever stays up there for me. At least I got one there.
Slow down there, buddy. Oh! I should have triggered the Magna save a little earlier. So, looks like I only have one more to hit for the multi-ball. Get up there. Get there.
I'm very close to getting the multi-ball
Try to
going.
get that far right lane.
Not like that.
Double Knights challenge. Let's hope we can get into that. Ah, we didn't get it. I'm gonna try to get it back out there and get it into one of
The good news is
the lit war rollover.
The good news is if when I drain this ball, I'll get a free. I'll start. You can lock all three balls as long as you get it up there, because when you plunge it, it comes right back to the flipper, so you can just lock all three. But we want to do that preferably on this ball. I almost lost that ball right there. Can you believe that? What the hell was that? Oh my God. See, that's why you need 55 frames, guys. You can't do it at no 45. You ain't going to make that save. I have to do that. There we go. We can lock the second two pretty easily.
No way.
Oh, I missed. I didn't miss that. Oh, what? That's unbelievable. That was gross. Two of them up there. Horrible shot. Horrible shot. It's a horrible shot. There's just no way about it. It's a horrible shot. Chalatalove's is very tiny, but I'm still in the lead. But I just need to get this multi-ball. That's all there is to it. That's the name. That is the name of this game. Is you have to get multi-ball and get your jackpot. You just have to. You can do that double night, that 2 nights challenge thing, but I think it's easier to get the multi-ball. Like that. Come on, baby. That lock is so satisfying, and on this implementation, it feels real. That ball's locked. Okay, so we got a free shot up there. Oh, don't do this. Here it comes. It's gross. I still have a chance to get it up there and get it. Watch this. Oh, you bastard. That was my chance. Yeah, no way is right. That's it. I didn't get it. I didn't get that. I didn't get the jackpot, guys. What can I say? Damn!
$598, and mine was 563. So TomatoGrass is at almost $1 million. He wins. Let's move on. He doesn't need to. He's done. He's already beat us both. So let's see, what's that? 3. Where's that? 4. 4-2 with Scoaljo. Two. So we've played. What's the score? Does Scoaljo have 2 or 3? TomatoGrass has 3, so it's 5, 6. Okay, we got one more. So Scoaljo, let's go, brother. You got to beat this one. We go to a tiebreaker. Uh-oh, looks like LA has scored a run. Not good. 3-2. Okay. Well.
All right, here we go, guys. I'll have me and Scoaljo's audio on at the same time.
We're going to see.
I'm going to try.
Because there isn't a lot of overlapping music or anything. I already messed up. I didn't do the skill shot, but that's fine.
This one's going to be a tough table. I'm either play great or play terribly.
May the better man win. Let's go, man. Well, I had to make that save already? Are you kidding me?
All right. Sounds like he's rolling. All right.
God damn it.
Quiet. All right.
This game can just do this bullshit to you, man.
I don't have any lights.
This game can do this to you.
I don't have any inserts. Hang on one second.
Yeah, you can restart. It's fine.
Let me reload the table.
Sometimes it can. I don't have any problems like ever, but it can. I know it can do that. That's it.
Let's see if that fixed it.
What a shitty game that was.
All right. It looks like we're working this time. Cool. I was trying to wait for the skill shot, and then it wasn't.
I have
there.
193,000, guys. That other score is my high score, I guess.
All right. Let's try to get this. Find that left orbit. Nice. It's got 193. He's out already? Get over there. Ah! $169. Get in there.
It looks like it might be a playoff, guys.
Take flash on that left bumper. Oh!
Maybe not.
All right. You gotta get it all the way up there.
Got super lucky there, letting that thing dead
There
flip
you go.
over, and it went.
Sweet, got that hit kick. Get up there. There we go.
Get up there. Oh, what a brutal. What a bad shot.
There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got the B. Oh, we're straight down the middle.
Well, Chalatalove ruined it for you, Scoaljo.
Is that me?
Chalatalove ruined it for you.
What was it? 560. 561. 561,000.
Knew that was gonna happen. No. Ah.
What's your love at? Ah!
Chalatalove says, not tonight, Scoaljo.
1376. TomatoGrass wins.
Oh, you son of a gun!
But you know what?
That's maybe some other time.
8 something is what I did on that one. So I did a little bit better on that one.
I'll let you have your little video
A little bit
here.
better, but I didn't get the million like good job, my brother. 801 was my score tonight. So,
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to close. We're going to go back to the debrief just to talk for a little bit, and we'll wrap this all up. It'll be a good 2-hour stream tonight, guys. So don't you any in the audience go anywhere. We're going to talk for about a minute, and then we will send you all on your way. All right, guys. Well, how about that, huh? TomatoGrass wins again. Dude, I didn't have a single good game. Like, what games did I win? I won Black Knight 2000. I won Deadpool. And then I won I won the first one, right? What was the first one? Space Cadet. I guess on Space Cadet I did. All right, hold on. Let's add Scoaljo to the scene. Scoaljo. What that was you're gonna have some choice lot of love when he gets here. Dude.
He spoiled the whole night.
Oh my god. I thought you had it too, but then because you saw me, I sat there with my grand 193,000, and I'm like, there was so many like it started on Cactus Canyon here. I'll go ahead and add Chalatalove. Chalatalove, I got something to say to you, but just give me a second here. I mean, it started on Cactus Canyon for me. Like there were I mean, how many? We played 6 games, so we had 18 balls. Probably a good at least 10 of those where the ball hit the post, came down the in lane 100 miles an hour and went out. And like I got so tired of watching that tonight. And it did it to me on Cactus Canyon twice. And then it did it the first game of Austin Powers. You know how much I wanted to win Austin Powers. And I couldn't. How the hell do I win the night and I didn't win Austin Powers? That makes literally no sense. But
I got some brutal drains tonight, man. Just brutal. But
you did good when it counted. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, why'd you do that? I only won one freaking game.
All right.
That one.
Yeah, you took it from me.
You're proud on ball 3, and next thing you know, we look over at Chalatalove, and he's like, "Oh yeah, well, I guess I win."
I didn't know I won at first. I was like, man, I looked over. I thought I saw you had like 1.6 million on this, and I'm like, well, shit, I just won that. I lost that one too.
That was my high score. See, that wasn't. I was sitting there with a lowly 193. I didn't hit but 5 targets the whole damn game.
Wow.
That's usually how it works. Over at the Pinball League, they had this game called Fun Fest, which is like an older 70s EM kind of game, just like that. Even has that same stupid swinging target. You don't go for the thing in the middle. That little swinging thing in the middle. Guys, if you learn one thing from this show, every single time you see a game where it's got a thing in the middle that goes like this, just don't go for the damn thing because you will lose, and it usually doesn't even give you that good of anything, anyways. But it was funny.
What saved my bacon on that last one was me getting the 5 times multiplier. I had a lot of the deals, and I was like, you know what? Scoaljo said, hit those multipliers. If you're screwing up, well, I was screwing up. And I hit those multipliers.
See, that was the thing, because you guys had a very similar score there when you were on ball 3, and you had a very similar number of letters filled out. But then I looked at yours, and you had all 5 times, and Scoaljo had like one of them. And I'm like, all things equal, Chalatalove is dominating right now. And I'm like, Scoaljo really. I was like, he really has to hit those multipliers, or he's got no chance here.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Well, damn, I should have threw the game so you guys could have had a friggin' time.
No, thank you. I'm great. You know what? I'm all right with it. Now I get to watch the Blue Jays lose again. But hey,
there we go. I've actually got it on, man. I was sitting there watching. I was like, oh shit, they're up by 1.
I haven't even been watching it. I'm gonna turn on. They're probably what is the score right now?
It's 0-1. They're at the bottom of the 3rd, no outs, and the Dodgers are batting right now. So it's not they're not bad. They'll be okay.
I'm gonna kick back, have a couple drinks, and watch the game. But guys, this was fun. I'll tell you, this was the most fun I've had doing this. Guys, I love this feat. Like, that's like.
I'm so glad you're on VPX now, bro.
We're gonna.
So glad you got it, man.
I know, and like I said, thank you again to Soggy Bacon, Ominous Ozzy, and Nix for all. It was the perfect trifecta of just giving it back to me. Like they were like, Soggy Bacon was like, "Hey, give it back to TomatoGrass." Ominous Ozzy told Nix, "Hey, give it back to TomatoGrass." And I messaged Nix, and he's like, "Here it is." And I was like, "Thanks, guys," because like I almost felt really bad because when I originally had it, I was was not very nice about it, and I actually I feel really bad about it, and I apologize. I apologize for what I said. At the time, it was a little more valid, but now it's like, dude, it's completely different now. And honestly, most of what I'm probably going to play on this machine is probably going to be that stuff, just because I just like it better. And I'm going to get the Elvira tables. Well, I have to get my new debit card. I can't even, like, that's why I was like, oh yeah, I could buy that tonight. And I was like, wait a minute, my debit card got damaged and I had to order a new one in the mail. It takes 10 days. 10 days to get another one. Yeah, thanks, guys. But so I'm not able to buy it. But when I get it, we'll do that next week, and we'll do the 2, and we'll do Monster Bash. I think Monster Bash is a good complement to those.
Cool. Hopefully, we'll have some people come and play with us as well. So more.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know
That'd
it's
be
great.
awesome.
It's great. The 3 amigos, right? But where's Mad Ben Han? Where's Pinball Wizard? Where's Papa Brad? Where's Retrotech? Where are you guys? I see you in the chat. I know you got free time. Where are you? Come on. I'm putting my bounty out. I'm calling my shot. Dude, I want to have 6 people here when we're playing the damn thing. You know, I've got it set up. It's not like it doesn't take much more for me to do it. I just need your link.
Yeah.
And so the hard part is not me. The hard part is you doing it. Do it. Okay? Because next week we're going to be playing the 2 Elvira tables. So we got Scared Stiff and we got Party Monsters. And we'll throw Monster Bash into the mix because we want to have 3 so that way we can do well. And if we have 6 people, maybe we only do 3 rounds. But no, we'll do. I like doing the 6, and so we'll do 1 round of each or 2 rounds of each, and and that'll be fun. And but anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Chalatalove, did you have some fun tonight, buddy?
Oh man, I had a blast. I always have a blast when I hang out with my buddies, man.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, it was a no-brainer. And I can't wait for next week. We're going to have a blast again. So
Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you what, this has become like one of the highlight of my week. Like I'm looking like Mondays suck, but now they don't. Now I look forward to this. I'm like, dude, I get to hang out with Scoaljo and Chalatalove tonight, man. This is going to be great. I do want to kick their ass, but we're going to have fun in the meantime, right? And I didn't even play that well, and somehow I still won. Come on, guys. Come on. You got to polish it up a little bit. Scoaljo, did you have some fun, buddy?
Oh, I had a great time. Doing the VPX was a great idea. There's so many tables on there, and playing against you guys is great. So,
Yes.
yeah, anytime you guys want to do it.
I'm not sure which one of you mentioned it, but because I had 0 interest in getting this VPX back. It was off my radar. I had 0%. In fact, probably -% interest. I actively didn't want to do it. And then you guys told me at the end of last week, because we didn't have the Elvira tables yet, and I was like, well, what can we do? And you're like, hey, let's do the VPX stuff. And I was like, I guess I'll try. And then it got to be like in mid last week, and I was like, I told them I was going to try, and I'm not going to be a liar. I'm just at least going to try, get a table on there, see if I like it. And then I did it, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. So I'm really glad I did it. And this is like I said, we're we do have the theming idea that we have, but we also have this now too. Think of all the great games that we didn't play on here. We only showcased 6. I think 6 is some of the best, but there's a whole plethora of games on this VPX.
Yeah.
And
And it was a joint effort with me and Scoaljo to try to convince you to do this again. So
well, yeah, because I might not have said it, but you could probably tell actively that I did not want to do it. But
yeah, we do.
Yeah, but
it's so much different now.
I was a man of my word, though. I was like, I owe it to them that I see Scoaljo has posted some stuff, and I know Chalatalove plays it every week. So I was like, if I told them I'll do it, I owe it to them to at least do it. And then I did it, and I'm glad I did it. Because, dude, from the time that Nix gave me the code to the time I had like 5 tables on my machine, an hour. Dude, when I did this a year and a half ago, that would have taken all night. That would have taken multiple hours. Now it's so simple. So we'll keep this on the back burner if we ever want to do this. And also, like, if we ever do our theming nights, we don't have to do just this. You can sprinkle in some of this. I know it's going to be a little harder to go between Zen and this because of the lag, but it's possible. It's not impossible. So we'll keep that in mind. But hey, guys, thank you so much. Next week, join us for Elvira and Scared Stiff and the Party Monsters, and we will do some Monster Bash. It technically will be the week after Halloween now. It would have been nice to do it this week, but we had to wait. and I was as patient as the next person. But I'm actually thankful for that we didn't get it, because it made me do this. And I'm so glad that I got this, because it restored my faith in the machine. So again, thank you to everybody who's been putting in a lot of work on this. I know that you guys are, it's a thankless job, honestly. And you guys are getting more complaints probably than thanks. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody who's put any time into making this work, because it's absolutely amazing. And I feel like it raised the value of my machine by 2x because of how much more enjoyment I can get out of this now. So,
and how hard those guys are working, it's going to get better. It's going to get better.
Absolutely.
I know.
Shout out to them.
You guys cannot believe the difference between, like, I know it's been over a year, but damn, like, the difference between then and now is not even just the tables themselves. Like, yeah, the tables are improving, but the process. And I know, and Nick's was just posting today that, you know, he's going to, like, they're going to even try to do some more development on their table manager and their website and stuff. And it's like, it's going to get even more amazing. And thank you guys so much. Like I said, I know it's thankless, but believe me, those of us who do have it really appreciate it. Even if you don't hear it all the time, we really do. Okay. So with that, guys, it was a good night. Victorious again. Make me work a little harder next week on these Elvira games. Hopefully we see. I'm calling out Papa Brad. I was just calling out Chalatalove. You're here. I said it. You ever do that? You're thinking, and then you look at the screen and you see text, and then all of a sudden you just start saying that. That's what I saw Chalatalove on the screen. Calling out Papa Brad, Retro Tech, Mad Ben Han, Pinball Wizard, everybody who's been on the show. Where are you? Hopefully you're going to be here next week on with us. And until I see you next time, this is TomatoGrass saying peace. I had to throw that in, right? See you guys.
Take it easy, guys.